everyone, I'm Yuri Urano. In the last video, I explained the basics of automation. I recommend checking it first. Once you understand the basics, editing is where automation becomes very powerful. In this part, I'll show you how to edit automation in Bitwig 6 while exploring some fun and creative new features. So now let's get started. From here, I'll explain how to edit automation. You can create automation points just by clicking on the automation curve. Once created, you can freely drag them, even past other points. When you hover slightly off the curve, the segment between 2 points will be highlighted. And you can grab the curve itself and move it up or down. To create a curved line, hold the Option and drag. Then you can adjust the slope. And if you want to move the entire automation curve up or down, hold Shift and Command, then drag. Next, let's use the Time Selection tool. This is also useful. First, select the time range you want to work on. Then, you can offset the entire range without changing its shape. And by holding Option and dragging, you can adjust the range in different ways, depending on where you drag. So if you drag towards the top or bottom with Option key, you can scale the automation while keeping its shape. Once it's reached the edge, the shape will start to compress. And also you can stretch or compress the timing. Hold Option and drag edge of the selection. Pencil tool is probably the most familiar way to edit automation. It's great for drawing accurate curves. In Bitwig 6, there's an also improvement. The points are automatically simplified after you draw with a pencil tool. Personally, this helps avoid having too many points, which makes editing much easier. And the spray can tool, which is new in Bitwig 6, also works here. It's useful, especially for creating rhythmic patterns. It creates stepped automation based on the current grid. And if you hold Option, you can create longer automation steps with the spray can tool. There are also other new features in Bitwig 6. Let's select an automation point and look at the Inspector panel. First, let's see Hold. This lets a value stay constant until the next point is reached. You can enable or disable it here, or pressing H. Next is interesting. Now you can add randomness for automation points. You can set the value by dragging the spread parameter. As you can see, the parameter changes with each loop. I think you want to use this for multiple points. I quickly draw something. It would be nice to use spray contour here. Okay, so when you select multiple points, you can edit them together with histogram. So we can make something chaos much easier here. Then let's play. So now we get more crazy pattern. So if you want to get same random results every time, there's also sieve setting. This allows you to reproduce the same random for every loop. So now this also generates randomness. but the results are the same with every loop, staying the same value. And you can change the results by clicking next to the dice button. And when you press dice button, it's returned to the normal setting. The spread setting also have shortcut by selecting point and press Command, Option, and drag up and down. Then you can set the value. And curvature, this controls the slope between automation points. Now you can adjust this directory in the inspector. Also even enter precise values. Finally, you can now edit automation in the Detail Editor panel just by double-clicking the lane. So you can open it on the Bureau window or switch the editor window. The shortcut is F3. And when you open the parent clip, you can switch and see the related automation in the editor. That's it for editing automation. Using shortcut and new features gives you more precise control and opens up creative possibilities. Next, we'll explore automation clip, which is new in Bitwig 6. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Have a nice day.